Hey, I'm excited to share my latest mail day with you all. Starting with this 1934 set of Ardath footballers, famous footballers. Really nice set I did not have. Uh, you can see that there are some really great players in this set, but the one kind of highlight is it's got a Stanley Matthews rookie card. So Stanley Matthews, one of the greatest players in really soccer history, definitely one of the greatest British players of all time. Played for a really long time. Just a great playmaker, wizard of dribble. And you'll see the quality of these cards are just really top notch, which, found a really awesome seller who had a large collection, was looking to sell different sets, and just felt like I got really lucky finding what you'll see here. Not only that set, but all these other ones as well. This is another set, very similar from Ardath. This one is from 1935, so next year. And this one is the Sports Champions. Don Bradman, really nice example, very, very sharp. It is hard to believe some of these cards, 90 years old or more about, right there, abouts, and just so sharp, look like they were just pulled from the pack yesterday. So this one is a bunch of different, top athletes of the day, mostly British athletes, but some boxers, Henry Cotton, more soccer players. It's a really cool set. This is one of my favorite sets. It's not that rare. You'll be able to find it, but finding it in nice condition is a little bit tougher. This is the Boxing Personalities from Churchman, 1938-39. James Braddock, Cinderella Man, Joe Louis, probably the most underrated hobby name, Henry Armstrong, who was at this point 3-time champion. He had 3 different belts, 3 different weight classes. Jack Johnson, Jack Dempsey. So just a ton of stars in here. Max Baer, Max Schmeling. So a really cool set. Primo Carnera. Was really happy to get this. This is probably my nicest condition example of this. I do have a couple other sets of this as well. Next up is the Carrera's Popular Personalities. This was 1935. A few cards that are worth calling out here. I really think this whole set's amazing, but it starts out with royalty. So you've got the current Queen Elizabeth as just a really little girl. I think she was 4. The guy who they made a movie about with Colin Firth, The King's Speech. So there's a lot of kind of like British royalty and different kind of leaders in different areas, film and TV and stuff. But then toward the back of the set, you start getting into athletes, and there's a really nice copy of the Don Bradman card here, which is really cool. You got Jack Hobbs, Wally Hammond, so the best cricketers of the day. The Don Bradman is really off-center on the back, but I don't mind too much. And then you've got Stanley Matthews, so one of his earlier cards, because you saw his rookie card was 1934. This is the second year for him. It's another really nice card there. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4 sets. And then I also picked up a bunch of these Ardath photo cards. They made a lot of cards that weren't just sports in this series, but I'll show you some of my favorite ones that I was able to pick up here. First off, Len Hutton. This is 1938, so that's one of his rookie cards. Some of the other great cricketers of the era. You've got Don Bradman, which is obviously a really nice card, especially in that nice condition. Wally Hammond, Ames, McCabe, O'Reilly. So, some Hall of Famers there. Got some different jockeys. Gordon Richards is, top 5 jockey of all time, probably arguably number 1 or 2. And then some boxers, Kid Berg, Len Harvey, again, mostly the best British boxers of the day. And then you've got some Hall of Fame tennis players and golfers. So Baron von Kram, Bunny Austin, Fred Perry over here, Henry Cotton, and then finally a few more cards over here, including another Don Bradman, some more boxing cards, Benny Lynch, another Hall of Fame boxer. So really neat. Was really happy to pick these up. Thank you to the seller, really nice guy, and made this deal super easy. Hope you enjoyed.